Hello and welcome, this is Malskinner, and we're back with some more of the Beast and Exploration DLC for Battle Brothers. We had a tough fight in the last video, but we were successful, and we managed to get out without losing anybody, although it was a close one. Oh, along the way, while marching through the forest, Wilfred calls out to the company. You look over to see him pointing somewhere beyond a line of brush. When you walk to him, you see what he sees. 3 bodies hanging from a tree. They're purpled faces and gray feet sway and turn, the wind sometimes forcing them to grimly face one another. Wilfred notes that they're wearing woods, signs of their crimes. Thief reads one, whore another, traitor the last. Having seen enough, you tell the men to get moving again. Rest in peace. A little bit of flavor text there, I guess. Now there are still dire wolves in this wood here, so we don't really want to delay too long. There were only 4 of them, but you never know what else could be in the woods. I really don't like being in the woods, and I wouldn't want to be there at night when these scary monsters could do awful things to me. Yeah, we have a bunch of armor and stuff from that last battle, but I'm gonna take a look at that once we get into town and we're paid. We have 700 crowns waiting for us. Good payday for us. Things have been a little tight lately. And they're no longer ambush trade routes, so maybe we can do some good things here. You return to Berkheim and talk to Cale the Younger. The details of your journey are simple. You kill the brigands, he nods, smiling tersely, before handing over your payment as agreed upon. Good work, men. Those brigands were giving us plenty of trouble. Okay. Let's go into town, see what we can do now that the people here aren't so... Now, unfortunately, we still don't have anybody that I'd want to hire. Take a look at the marketplace, though. Let's do a little bit of sorting. We may want some food. I do have some cheaper food. Meat bricks are being sold for more than they're worth, so I'm not going to pick them up. Nothing else here is all that exciting. I'm going to sell this, though, because we definitely don't want it. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at my men. We'll do what level ups we have, and then we'll look at the situation. So starting with this guy, who is our gravedigger. Let's level him up. Definitely he needs to take fatigue, because he's kind of bad in that regard. I see that he did alright on his rolls for defense. I think I'll take that over the attack, because he does have a star for that, but he didn't roll well. So yeah, let's get some defense. Let's keep him alive. Our front line is about holding the line, after all, and we could really do with some of that. Okay, that's gonna be his level up. And as far as his thing, his range skill isn't bad. I didn't even look at how well he rolled with that. I still think we take recover, though. Yeah, let's take recover. Because he's a frontline man at the moment. We don't know if he'll stay a frontline man, but for now, that's fine. Okay, so he's up to 77. He could probably do with a little bit better protection, perhaps. But let's look at my other men. So, you still have a lot of fatigue to spare, so we'll probably up your armor. Well, speaking of that, probably be a good idea to get the rugged surcoat versus just the normal added one. We'll do so. And then you can adopt this instead. Okay, who do we want to have the mail go to? Well, you have it at the moment. And you have 78 fatigue. 76. 6 versus, it's what, it's 10? Oh, we still have a level up to do. Okay, you. Good rolls on an attack. Good roll on defense. So attack, defense. Not a good roll fatigue. Alright roll on resolve. I think I'll take that. Get him up above 40 at the very least. so he doesn't freak out on me. We could take the range one, but I don't know. I don't want to go in too many different directions with this squad. Yeah, I do want to use some throwing weapons, but not like the whole squad. Although I did do a build where that was the idea. Everybody was throwing crap or shooting crap. It was kind of fun, but it's really hard to set up because you do have to have your men do a lot of different things, and because they're not specializing, they're kind of bad at everything, so it takes a while to build them up. You really have to get up in level before it really starts paying off. Now with most of my men, I've been going fast adaptation with their second level up because it builds up attack, and I really like that. So I'm going to go that route again. Here. Okay, well you didn't get any fatigue, so that's not going to change the order of things. You have a lot of fatigue to spare. You already have good armor, so we might as well get you even better armor. Because it's going to be a difference of 2 there. There you go. You had some fatigue to spare. Yeah, so we can give you this, which is going to upgrade you by a factor of 2. I mean, it's going to lower your fatigue by 2, but you get a little bit more armor. Not a lot, but it, you know, every little bit helps. That means that you can upgrade to this, which is better. Ooh. You're already at that point, aren't you? Alright. You get back your padded surcoat. You're going to get upgraded to that. You still have fatigue to spare, but I don't think I want you to get any better armor than that. I don't have any better armor than that. You have one of the better... Oops. I did actually misclick there. You actually have one of the better helmets. I mean, these are better, sure, but... speaking of which... That's 5. Yeah, you can handle the padded dented nasal helmet. Okay. That's 2. The upgrade to this is 5. So, not quite able to do that. Oh, you don't have a shield anymore. Let's give you one, because you got chopped out of your hand by that thrown weapon, which is, again, a new weapon in the game, so something we're going to have to get used to. Okay, you're good there. You do have room, though, so we could slap a helmet on you. That one. Allows me to switch this out, because this is the same fatigue as that, but it's better protection. Okay, good. Which means that I can then swap this. So. There, we'll do that. And you get the fancy hat. Now, I know I could swap this guy's armor, but more than likely, he's going to replace this guy as soon as he's better. We do have some good swords here. Arming swords are better than this type of sword, as you can see. Better in just about every way. So anyone that has a sword right now, like this guy, could do with an upgrade. How many arming swords did we get? Just one? Yeah, just one. I'm still keen on this weapon. It has a higher maximum damage. And it does have a propensity to hit in the head, so it is a good weapon. We have another one as backup. Oh, we do have another arming sword. Well, who out of these two has better attack value? Alright, you do. Have an arming sword. The bludgeon isn't that great of a weapon, so If we could get the upgrade of that, it'd be nice. I mean, I like the idea of having that stun available, but then again, swords are a little bit more reliable. Damage. I'm tempted to just give this guy a sword. Yeah. We might swap out if we get the option, but at the moment, nah. Okay. Oh, we also have one of these, a kite shield, which is very good against range. It's no better in melee defense, but against range, it's really good. Unfortunately, I don't think anybody has the fatigue to actually carry that. And I'd rather have good armor. Oh, I say that. This guy couldn't, in theory, carry it. You know what? Why not? Why not? He's got the fatigue to have it. Why not? It'll make up for the fact that he doesn't have very good armor on his body. Got good armor on his head, though. Okay, we're moving on up. We're improving our squad slowly but surely. Now, I'm going to come into this marketplace and get rid of some of the random crap that we have. Like, for example, we don't need a farmer straw hat. We don't need as many hoods as we have. I'll keep a couple on hand, but that's that's fine. I think I'm just going to get rid of this two-handed mallet. Yeah, it does a lot of damage, and it is interesting, but... Oh, you know what I do want to do before we do that, though? I want to see what abilities it has. So, the man that is currently out. What abilities does it have? So it has Smite. A slow overhead strike performed with full force, smash a target to bits. Anyone hit with will be staggered and lose initiative. Alright, so that's the important thing. It messes with your initiative. Has a 100% chance to stagger on a hit. Then what's the other thing? Shatter. Swing the weapon a wide arc that hits 3 adjacent tiles in counterclockwise order. So this is just like a two-handed axe in regards to that, because it's a similar ability. The target hit will be knocked back or staggered from the force of the blow. Be careful around your own men unless you want to relieve your payroll. So 33% chance to stagger on a hit and 33% chance to knock back. This is actually really powerful. But again, this is not in the strategy that I use. So we're not going to be using it, but interesting concept. All right. As I said, we're going to be selling that. So off it goes. I don't think we need to keep a short sword around, because it's not as good as the other sword types that we have at the moment. I also don't think we need to keep this around anymore, because we do have another flail in our inventory. We probably don't need as many knives as we have, because we do have a dagger. Not sure who else is going to go to at the moment. Just for the meantime, I'll hold on to it, because we're not doing too bad. Alright, well, that is all the business we could conclude here. Let's take a look at the taxidermist. Okay. We don't have anything. Maybe if we had attacked those dire wolves, we could have gotten some pelts or something. But at the moment, that is not anything we can interact with. Okay. Well then. There's a trapper up here, which I think was our eventual destination, right? Yeah. Well, let's get going there. It's a pretty little lake. Or pond. And as I said, there is an achievement going everywhere. So, at least there used to be. Not sure if they got rid of that or not. It does help to go to all these different towns. Okay. Get moving. Hopefully it will be morning. Oh, I forgot to buy food. Damn. That was probably brigands. Well, hopefully this town doesn't have anything bad going on. We can buy some food here. A lot of battles around there, though. Okay, there is no ill effects here. We do have a job, but I want to wait until morning. We have another taxidermist, it looks like. Just camp up. Uncamp, because it's dawn. Okay, how are our men doing? Alright, most of them are healed. Let's first take a look at men. We can hire. There we go. We got a poacher. Okay. We got a brawler. We have a monk. Monks should have high resolve in what they do, but are not used to hard physical labor or warfare. Unmatched unarmed combat and physical exercise tends to leave them in good shape. I think it would be fun to have like somebody that's like barehanded. But yeah, let's see how Baldemar is. Hopefully he doesn't have any bad traits. Asthmatic. Dexterous. Huh. Well, asthmatic is a problem, but you know what? I'm going to take him anyway. Because we need an archer. And it's not as big of a problem for an archer. This doesn't really help us, necessarily. But yeah, we'll hire him. He's kind of expensive. Hopefully he's worth it. Finally, we have our last archer. You do have a short bow in hand. Could give you a crossbow instead, because you're not that skilled. You're better than any of my other men at range combat, but you're not that skilled. And as a result, I'm going to give you a crossbow. You can get your short bow back if you improve, but till then. Okay. We are going to sell the leather wraps, I think, because they're probably... it's the same kind of protection you get from a linen tunic, but it's kind of gross looking, so... we want our guys looking good. Alright, so... it's also not worth as much, so we'll sell that on. Alright. We do have furs here. I don't know if you could do anything with them. They're being sold for more than they're worth. We do have food here, and it's, I think, a better price than that other town had. We also have medical supplies, finally. Sadly, tools are very expensive, and we are very limited on that. We need to get somewhere where we might be able to get better tools. I did need bandages, right? With one of... oh, you have a spear in your pocket. Probably the reason why you are as expensive as you are. I have a dagger instead. So I need 2 bandages? Yeah, 2 bandages. Okay. 1, 2. Medical supplies. Okay. And food. And we've already burned through a lot of our money. Very sad. Okay. Let's leave. Give the bandages to who they need. Who needs to have them? Okay. I think we're all good to go. We're still waiting on this guy to get better. And when he does, we'll probably just swap this guy out. And this guy will be like our backup. In case somebody takes an injury, he'll come in to fill in. Which is always good to have. Alright. Let's see what this job is. Might as well. We got what I was looking for. So now the next thing I'm going to need to look for is just look on the map, see somewhere else we'd want to go. We might just go around, go to all the different locations. Let's see what this job is. Orlif, the Elders, crosses his arms and purses his lips. Ordinarily, I wouldn't ask some sellswords to guard a caravan, but my usual crew is a little out of it. Sickness, drunkenness, licentiousness. I think you get it. I think we've heard this before, so I'm going to kind of skip through the rest. So he wants us to guard a caravan. What does it pay? 170 crowns. I always wish they would tell you where you're going before you take it. We need to be paid more. Says no. I mean, he's going to tell you right now. When I say accept offer, he's going to say. He's going to say escort caravan to this place, a day to the west. So they're giving me a little bit more information here than I think they used to. Maybe they did before, but at the moment, or like in the past, they didn't. I don't think. Maybe I've been wrong. I don't know. But now we know this isn't that far away. As a matter of fact, it's probably the town we were already at. Well, we're still going to take it. And leave. And actually, this is a good point to go ahead and put a cut in the video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Moskener, signing out.